What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to your Small Biz News Report, where we talk about what's trending in the world of business, the stock market, and more. Please do me a huge favor and subscribe to this channel. And if you own a small business or a side hustle, be sure to join us at trysmallbiz.com, where you can advertise your company for free, or for just $1 a day, you can hire me as a premium member, and I will promote you to more than 100,000 people on social media. That's trysmallbiz.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're following me on Twitter at trysmallbiz, you know that the idol crusade continues. Today's theme, hey, we want our 10K. Shout out to our buddy Speak and See, but it's also spilled over into this veterans meeting that they just had and the grandstanding that you've seen me talk about and hammer them over the head with over the last 24 hours. They're grandstanding about these bills that they just passed so they can claw back the money from all these criminals. Really, what are you going to do with that? Oh, you're going to send it abroad? You're going to fund some pork project? I've got an idea for you. How about giving the money to millions of middle-income families, including the great veterans who have served this country, thank you very much, that were screwed out of the $10,000 idle grant they were promised in the CARES Act. So, in case you haven't heard me, ladies and gentlemen, even though we're not putting the E word in the headline on these YouTube videos, I am continuing the crusade, some call it a war, that goes on every day, all day, until you get your $10,000. They have a 5-year loan deferment or forgive the loans altogether. Enough of the accrual of interest on these loans. We got 177,000 restaurants that need the RRF they were promised more than a year ago. And yes, there's a few thousand small business owners with good credit that are absolutely legitimate that got screwed out of their idle increase when they shut the portal with money in hand on Monday, May the 16th. So if you care at all about EIDL, make sure you follow me on Twitter at trysmallbiz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into today's Small Biz News Report, I'm not certain you guys understand just how big it's going to be at trysmallbiz.com. Starting in July, as a premium member, you're going to be able to call me anytime you need to speak to me, Monday to Friday during normal business hours. You're also going to be able to send your products, and over half of you sell products, according to a recent poll, to our local UPS store. And I'll do a video. I may set up another Small Biz review channel. We'll include a link, a coupon code, so that people can buy whatever it is that you sell. So I need everyone, whether you have a small business of less than 500 employees or a side hustle, which is almost 100 million people, a third of our entire country. Go to trysmallbiz.com, and if you already signed up, just hit the red upgrade to premium button. You can pay by the year and save 15% or by the month. You decide what's best for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode number 4, and I can promise you it's going to be a monster. Just give me a few months to figure this out. But in case you're wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm on a major news channel, and I have no idea what's going to come out of this mouth. It's totally unscripted. In fact, I refreshed the screen, and in real time, I'm forced to give you my version of the real news. So without further ado, pull up a chair. Grab a cup of coffee, ice cold beer. I've got nothing at the moment. Just thought I'd throw that out there for nostalgia. Here we go. The more gasoline rises above $5, the greater the risk for recession. Tell us something we don't know, right? Everything's out of control. Last night I went to Kroger. I'm a big fan of ribeye. No offense, actually. Offense to obnoxious vegans. My favorite ribeye last year was $7.99. I just paid $18.99. Same cut of meat, more than double the price. So I'd love to know, what's bread, eggs, milk, gas in your city and state? Tell me in the comments below. Zelensky, we talked about this yesterday, says Severenekst, and I know I pronounced that wrong. No disrespect to our Ukrainian friends. Battle may decide the fate of East Ukraine. The UN warns of global food catastrophe. For example, did you know that 1/3 of the wheat in the world comes out of Ukraine? And they got all these ships offshore that the grains are rotten. So I'm not certain it's going to affect us here in the United States, but hundreds of millions of people in Europe and in parts of Asia could be in for a world of hurt if we don't figure out how to get that grain out of the shore and onto the stores where it belongs. So I don't know. Again, tell us something we don't know. The PGA. Now, I saw this on ESPN last night. Again, totally unscripted, off the cuff. It's my job to entertain and educate you so you know what the heck is going on in this world in 10 minutes or less. The PGA Tour. This guy's got amazing energy. But he's too loud, Helen. He's too loud. He says fuck all the time. Does he fucking swear all the time? I think he fucking does. The PGA Tour... that's going to cost me. The PGA Tour suspends 17 golfers, including Phil Mickelson, for playing in Saudi-backed LIV event. Have you guys heard this? DeChambeau, Dustin Johnson, and 14 others got suspended indefinitely by the PGA because they're hopping into bed with the Saudis, who have a horrible track record with women and the gay and lesbian community. So they're obviously trying to buy their way back into a better world stage, but the money... Mickelson has only made, he's made $95 million in the PGA, gambled most of that away. That's a whole nother story. But they offered him $200 million. Dustin Johnson, much younger than that, was offered $125 million. So I'd love to hear in the comments, along with the price of gasoline in your area, what do you guys think about this? Are they a bunch of turncoats? Are they turning their back on the country that got them to where they are today? Or is the money, as Dustin Johnson said, just too much and I've got to do what's best for me and my family? I'd love to know what you guys think. All right, the recession's going to hit in the first half of 2023, and the Dow is headed lower, according to a CNB CFO survey. Let me tell you something about CFOs. They're almost always wrong. As I said yesterday, you see all these clickbait videos on YouTube. The crash has finally begun. Where the heck are these people? The crash has finally begun? Isn't Bitcoin already 70% off its high? Aren't some of these altcoins or something like Luna, isn't it damn near zero? The crash began 5 or 6 months ago. In my opinion, the guy who's got you up 668% since March on Twitter at TrySmallBiz, this market has already been de-risked to a large degree. The IWM, our favorite ETF for the small cap index, it's still up 15% from where it was a few weeks ago, and then minus $1 or so, it's refusing to budge. So yeah, we might go another 3 to 5% lower, and the recession, in my opinion, is already here, which means we're already most of the way through it. Watch it. Watch what I'm telling you. 2023 and 4 is going to be much better than you think. All right, what else we got here? Uh-oh. Brace yourself. I told you this is unscripted, unrehearsed. I hear you, Ma. She died in 2015. She thinks I'm about to go off the rails, but I got to do what I got to do, Ma. The January 6th, brace yourself. The January 6th Capitol Riot Committee to reveal new data showing Trump at the center of effort to overturn Biden win. My question to you, ladies and gentlemen, is... are they also going to include all the evidence, the affidavits that we've now seen and heard of the FBI or the CIA who had infiltrated the crowd, and suddenly, mysteriously, all those gates and doors were open? You know, the snipers that are on the roof, they got more cameras than anywhere in the entire world right outside of the White House, but suddenly you could just walk right through. You could just hear Nancy Pelosi, oh, we got them now. Are the cameras there? Are the cameras there? Are we ready for our photo app? We finally got number 45 buried, so he can't be number 47. Oh, sorry. Temporary moment of insanity. We all know that didn't happen, right? And to close out today's video, and hopefully under 10 minutes or less, I told you this was going to be entertaining. Sanders and Warren, Pocahontas and crazy Bernie Sanders, bill would extend Social Security solvency for another 75 years and lift the benefits to $2,400 a year. You know what? It's supposed to run out in 2034, about a year before yours truly retires. So if there's a way they can figure out to extend it for hundreds of millions of people another 75 years, I might actually support what two of the greatest wackos on the far left have to say. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, in under 10 minutes, I hope you enjoyed the version of the real news. Always remember that I love you, and I hope to see you over at TrySmallBiz.com.